So for this exercise, we're going to be working on progressing our isometric slouch to a little bit more of a dynamic landing. So this is going to be very important, especially for those runners, because we want to practice that posterior knee stability, which is when our foot lands and it is stable in this position. We don't have any knee sinking and we don't have any knee snapping back, okay? We're landing right in the midfoot. That is so important for our runs. So we're going to start practicing that at a little bit lower level, and then I'm going to show you progressions from there. So there's 3 different directions we can work in here: sagittal, frontal, and transverse. So we're going to go over all those planes. Starting out with just sagittal, which is forward, backwards. All I'm going to have you do is you are just going to take a small step, okay? Small is very important here. Small step, land and stick, all right? Come back. Very small step, land and stick. All you should feel is all those muscles kind of co-contracting around the knee, the quad, the calf, the hamstring, just to land, kind of stabilize and hold for a second or two, all right? Now this looks like it's probably pretty easy, but once you start doing it, you're gonna find that you're either not gonna have your balance, your knee's gonna go forward, you'll be too much on your heel, maybe too much on your toes. So it's gonna take some practice just taking that step and finding that midfoot. All right, step, find the midfoot, nothing moves, okay? So that's that's sagittal. Now we're gonna do some frontal. It's the same thing. We're gonna start here, and all we're gonna do is side step. And all I want is you're gonna stick, knee doesn't continue to bend, doesn't continue to straighten, it sticks right in that fashion. Okay, you're gonna want to, what everyone wants to do is take really big steps here. I just want little steps. Okay, little steps are generally even a little bit harder than you would think. All right, and doing that both ways. And all I want is you just feel like everything's kicking on the minute you get in that position, all right? Last is gonna be transverse. All you're gonna do with that is you're kind of gonna start with your feet side by side, and we're just going to step and land. So I'm kind of ending with my feet at a 90-degree angle here. So we're just going to step, land, step, land. You can see how my pelvis isn't facing my toes, it's almost open to the inside of my arch there, okay? Doing that both ways, step, land, step, land, and I'm sticking it, okay? Now, once you get that down and you feel like, okay, I got this, I'm not wobbling anymore, I'm not kind of losing my midfoot, we're just gonna add in those same exact directions, just with a little bit more of a leap into it. So for going forward, all I'm gonna have you do, small still, small leap and stick, all right? Small leap and stick. So we're not stepping into it anymore, we're really kind of jumping into it, okay? So that sagittal, frontal, same thing, you're leaping into it. And you can see how I kind of fell off there, but my body had to kind of adjust. Those are kind of what we want, but we want to be able to stick and land. Stick, stick, you could probably go back and forth, okay? Same with this, we're just gonna stick, stick, all right? Once you have that down, we'll do multiple of those in a row. So first you're doing the steps into it, then you're gonna do the leaps into it, and then lastly, we're gonna do more of a hop into it, okay? So a hop is where you're actually standing on the leg we're gonna leap on or land on, stick, okay? If you want, we can even take that, once you feel stable with that, we can take that to multiple hops in a row. So example, if you're here, all we're gonna do is stick, 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 and you can start to speed that up. Same with the side to side. You're gonna start on one leg, stick, 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 all right? Same going the other way, stick. Whoop, see, I gotta work on my frontal plane here. Stick, stick, all right? And we're trying to find that midfoot the second we land. There's no kind of heel to midfoot or toes to midfoot. We're trying to stick and feel that midfoot immediately, okay? Lastly, with the kind of transverse one, all you're gonna do is you're gonna be on one leg, hop, all right? Hop, hop, and stick. All right, you can even kind of do multiple of those in a row where you're kind of hop, hop, hop. All right. Breathe in heavy here. These look harder, or these look easier than they are, especially if you're concentrating on finding that midfoot each time. All right, so try all the directions. I might have told you just focus on one depending on how your testing was, but really start with the steps, move to the leaps, move to the hops, then move to multiple hops.